Get in! It's the Post-Match Pint. Liverpool defeated Genk 2-1. It wasn't the greatest game, let's all be honest. It wasn't the biggest game in Liverpool's history either. It was bonfire night and loads of people were watching the fireworks at the end because they were more interested than some of the shit that was unfolding on the pitch, let's all be honest. But we've got Dan Morgan, I've got Paul Hogan and I'm Gareth Roberts and we're going to have a chat about it anyway. Dan, it was all just about getting the job done, wasn't it? And that was written all over it really in terms of team selection, in terms of how the game unfolded. I mean, you know, you can say things like 72% possession, 28 shots, we should have been out of sight. And obviously, Salzburg absolutely battered them 6-2. But ultimately, we're top of the group. We've got 9 points. We win against Napoli at home and it's done.
Yeah, I think it's hard sometimes if you're a squad player coming into a game like that. There's a few players there tonight who are thinking, firstly, they're thinking I'm not playing Sunday. But secondly, they're thinking I'm coming into a game where everything's just a bit flat. You know, and like you say, everyone's got their heads on Sunday. Yeah. So they're, in many ways, when you're playing, they're the hardest games to get up for or get yourself motivated for, because you're just in this crux where you're telling yourself you're up for it, but everything around you isn't. Yeah. And it is an attrition in many ways. And, you know, it's not until half time where you draw them 1-1 and you're in the concourse with your mates and everyone's saying, well, you come to the conclusion that this is actually a must-win game. Yeah, you don't want to have to go to Salzburg or bring Napoli with a must-win hanging over you. And then it makes whatever result happens over there, regardless of who wins or draws or whatever, irrelevant really in many ways, because we've got our job done. So we got it done in the end, like you say, and now we can shift and focus to City. But I think the other thing as well is that I think if you're City sitting down watching that tonight, Pep Guardiola or whoever, you're taking nothing from that. There is absolutely nothing you can take from that into Sunday. So yeah, it felt very much about like getting tonight out the way. Seen a few fireworks on Stanley Park and going from there really. Yeah,
I mean, I say it's done, isn't it, Paul? And it's sound that it's okay. And like I say, I kind of think sometimes games like these, you know, it's very easy to start getting stuck into players or getting stuck into the performance and start demanding that you want 5, 6, 7 and 8 every week. But equally, I'm happy that we've emerged the other side of it. We've won, no one's injured. It's another step towards the true version of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, for example, who's starting to now show some real quality, and you're like, hang on, you know, we've got a real asset on our hands with him.
Definitely. I mean, I thought Chamberlain, it's probably his best game, to be fair. Like, he scored a few belters, hasn't he, recently, but it felt like he was in the game for long periods of the game. I actually thought he played quite well in that false 9 type of position as well. I thought that was a potential option.
Good finisher as well, isn't he?
Cracking finish.
Because that goal is like, you know, it's one of them where, you know, you could try and put your foot to it, or you could, and he's got like a really great awareness of where the corners of the goal are. You know, it doesn't always have to be the Gerrard-esque strike. Just find the corners and it makes it really hard.
It was a cracking goal, and to be fair, like he went left side, didn't he, in the second half? And I thought he played well there because he's been given a bit of flack playing on the left side a couple of times, hasn't he? And I thought he did the job. I thought he was really good. I thought, again, he showed as an option for us. I mean, from a City point of view, you're looking at our bench going, there is options there. He is now a serious option coming off the bench, if not starting. I thought Fabinho was superb, again, for a significant part of that game. And to be fair, I thought in general, especially the first half, we were pretty neat and tidy. We did everything we needed to do with the ball. We kept the ball well. And then obviously we conceded the goal. But apart from that, I didn't see a great deal wrong with the first half.
There were bits and bobs, weren't there? I thought at times Milner seemed to be giving it away.
He loves that pass now, doesn't he?
Yeah, and like, you know, he did that against Arsenal as well. But at the same time, even now when we're talking about it, I'm like, I actually feel a little bit sorry for Milner at the moment. You know, sort of jobbing around, playing full-back, filling in, playing in the game that isn't really the game, if you know what I mean. Like, you kind of get the impression you're not seeing him now against City. And he'd obviously love to play in that game, his old club.
I disagree, you know.
Do you reckon you'll see him?
I've got a City theory, yeah.
Go on.
So
I like this.
I think so. I've done some work today and I wrote a piece about the tactical fouls comments from Klopp.
Yeah.
And it seemed very throwaway, but it actually weren't. In that, if you look where City foul, it's all in the opposition's attacking third, so it's stopping them breaking, which makes sense, but it's also all down there, right, with Walker and Bernardo Silva. So I think Sterling's give the most fouls away, but Walker and Bernardo Silva are not far behind.